Okay, back to the tier list. Got loincloth cat now. Oh my gosh, look at all these cats. I don't know, man. Okay, loincloth. You got breaker barrier, barrier breaker. Yeah, it's pretty cheap cost, and you can send them out often. Their DPS does suck. Even for their barrier breaker, they weren't the best. Even when they first came out with barrier breakers, it just sucked. Doesn't even activate that much. I would put it. Bruh, nah, is that stupid? I think it's better than Lollycat. Lollycat's really bad. I'll put loincloth in bruh. I could put Lollycat in stupid in a bad way. I do think loincloth cat is worse than these two cats. Okay, even the range, yeah, it doesn't go for much well for it. Okay, Lollycat. It's just like loincloth, but it has area attack and its DPS sucks even more. It's stupid in a bad way. I'm not organizing. I'll tell you if I'm... Okay, I don't think I'll organize stupid unless I specifically say. Also, I was thinking about this, like, wish it was better than the tier above. So it's still like below mid tier, but like the way they phrase it, it's just weird. Like, if you wish it was better. So this would be below mid tier. This would be stupid. Would you put this below mid? Should I put this below mid tier? Below mid tier. This is dumb. Okay, Hyper Mister. Hyper Mister. Oh man, when you first get him, I think this was the first unit I got that I paid for cat food. Mister was very good first chapter. I think the first three chapters he was really good. He just killed everything way better than Lion. It's like a better Lion Cat when I first got him, even though he cost a bit more. When I got his true form, I thought it was gonna be really cool, but no, it doesn't do much at all. Just like what? I don't even know, but it just gets zombie killer plus maybe a little buff to its stats, but like it's so bad. He just dies too easily. Even if they should make his HP at least like 5 times more. And even then his damage still sucks a lot. Buff his damage by 2x probably be decent finally. I wish it was better than a tier above. I wish it was better than mid tier. Honestly, it sucks. I don't know if I want this tier here. Yikes. It is definitely below. It would be stupid in a bad way. I wish she was good though. Come on, Hyper Mister. Okay. This tier list I think is old but also new actually. Where's how can I tell? Okay, what Ubers do they have out right now? Okay, they got the true form. This is recent. Never, yeah, this is recent. Is this a legendary? Does it have a true form? What the heck? The heck is going on with these cats? Okay. Oh my gosh. What do we have next? We got Valkyrie cat. Oh, Valkyrie cat. What's there to say about Valkyrie cat? Freaking holy Valkyrie cat can freeze anything except metal. It activates decently enough, but nowhere near enough to actually be good. Its cost, for its cost, it sucks. It dies way too fast. Its range is not that good. If they made them cost 1500, I think it'd be more fair, but it just sucks. But still, their recharge rate sucks. Still though, it's like if it was 1500, it would still suck a lot more than Rogue Cat. Rogue Cat's way better. This just sucks. You're not gonna use it for its freezing effect. Holy Valkyrie Cat just sucks. It's stupid. Now, actually, should I put it here now? We'll just keep this. Need I say more? Stupid in a bad way. Should I put tier below? Put tier below, gray, row below. Okay. What? Ah, I messed this up. Okay, let's do this. Okay. We'll put this actual trash. And then you go like, whoop. You probably put some of these here in trash. What the, stop being highlighted. Oh, that's because I copied it with. That's so dumb. I know why I did that. What the heck? Okay. I know why I did that. It's just like if I did this right. Control C, Control V. Yeah, that's dumb. Makes sense, but it's dumb. Uh, actual trash. This is trash, trash, trash. Okay, Valkyrie Cat. It's actually trash. It's more useful than these cats, but it's so bad how they threw the ball with one of like, the special cats you get. It's so bad, it's actually trash. She needs an ultra form. She needs to get a new ultra form, make her good against. There's new type Sage or something. I don't know how strong those Sage enemies are. I haven't gone against them yet because I've been very slow on my progress for Uncanny Legends just to make videos. I only make progress when I make videos, so you know I should have been done months ago, but it is what it is. Yep, going trash. Okay, one of the good things they've done. Bahamut, Awakened Bahamut, has area attack. It's second form, Craze Bahamut. It's good too. You can use that for different reasons, but nowadays I just mostly just use Awakened Bahamut Cat because Craze Bahamut Cat you can use other options these days anyways. Though it's still usable. You can definitely use it in the Craze stages for not Awakened Bahamut, Craze Bahamut. Awakened Bahamut, it's really good. You can always use this unit no matter what. Their damage is always going to be really good. One of the highest DPS in the game. I don't think it's the highest anymore. Maybe if you have like full talented Balrog, and he has attack up, I think it does more damage. Might do more damage anyways in level 60. I don't know, but it's for its damage. I don't see it ever getting power creep by anything really. Decent enough speed, really fast speed for this cat for what it does. You can always use it to knock back certain bosses and stuff to deal some quick damage if you time it right. You could also make it go through certain units. If you have like that thing, that base, there's this old strategy where you would use a sniper the cat power up, and then you would also time it to where you could have Bahamut Cat go through like a certain unit or enemy boss or something and cheese a level. You can cheese levels in other ways, but that was one of the ways you could do it. Awakened Bahamut, for what it does, it's really good anyways. You can always use that extra damage. I would put it in pretty near the unit. You could probably put it in broken, honestly, for how good it's been. Consistently good in a lot of decks. Okay, Cat God the Golden. Before its true form, it was really bad, but you can use this in certain strats in the early part of certain levels, where you really could use that extra money up, where you're killing maybe some alien faces with some kangaroos or something early on. Yeah, he'll die later on because his range sucks later. But when he's attacking, he has decent good range. And it's good that he knocks back units. Decent damage too for his last hit. For how long it takes for him to attack. Did some really good damage actually. But you're not gonna expect him to survive that much. You can't use him that often either. There's a lot of cats that outrange him. With the long range cats like a Relic Muth, or you got all these hackies and tackies that shooting. He doesn't have enough HP to really survive that. But he usually does have his first attack land, and he rarely has his like second or third attacks even land. And by land I mean like he usually dies before he gets to attack again. But he usually does attack once at least without dying. And getting his value there, I'd say he's fun to use. He's probably below mid tier just because how little you can use him. He might be mid bottom mid tier. I'm gonna put him in fun to use. He is fun to use when you can use him. Okay, we got Filibuster Cat. Why? I don't have the true form. They got true forms for these cats. I don't have these true forms for these cats. I gotta work up on my. It's probably from Uncanny Legends from all these. Yeah, but I gotta work on that. I'm so behind. So we're just gonna count the second form. Freezes, traitless. It sucks. It sucks. But it's fun to use when you can use him in certain levels, like in crazy stages where he shines. Because like, if you're dealing damage to enemies, anyways, these traitless enemies, you're gonna be knocking them back, and they're gonna get out of range of Filibuster Cat's attack. He just doesn't attack fast enough. And the freeze is good. These good freeze amounts are good at freeze time, but it's just attacks so slow. It's not even worth them. Just put in Tourist Cat, and you got Crystal Cat anyways. You don't need them. You got way better traitless options. He only has a very few niche uses in certain levels, like against tank, crazy tank cat. Maybe some of these heavenly tower stage you can use him. But he's not immune to weight or anything. Maybe his true form is, I don't know. Maybe he's better, but he's kind of bad. He's stupid in a bad way. Okay, we got what's his name? Dogumon. Dogumon. I don't have his true form yet. It's really good for against traitless. It's one of the best units for it. You know, you got your. I don't think it's immune to warp. Is that good? You don't want to use it for its immune to curse or immune to warp abilities. Just for its tough against or resistant against traitless. Use them to kill those ostriches. Take care of like what other traitless units do you gotta worry about a lot? Mostly just ostrich. Not for hyena because he knocks you back a lot. I guess hippo. Not hippo. Elephant. Yeah, he is good. There's a lot of traitless enemies I'm not thinking of, but he's good for traitless. And really good damage. It's like 60,000 damage every single hit. And attacks decently fast enough. And has good area of attack. I would say he's, is he broken? Nope, he's a pretty nifty unit. Okay. I don't know if you're mid tier. I'll put you here. I think that looks better. Even at this, I don't know. I think it's more useful than Legs Cat. There's just better options. I think you can also probably, if you run this consistently in your decks against, when you're doing the uncanny stages, you might get lucky and have him proc his block against like Assassin Bear and kill him. Or maybe save you some time to kill him. I don't know. Because Assassin Bear attacks really fast. That could really help. I think he deserves to be in mid tier probably. Oh, I don't know. It's so hard. Okay, I don't have this true form, so it's that's what's Urzen Minka, right? This is Urzen or Fenrir and what? I forgot. Urzen Minka. I don't have the true form, so not counting it. The weaken effect is really nice. You can use them with Fenrir, as well as you can use these two as a combo attack in a deck. That the bad thing is that they're not immune to surge or waves, which is fine. Up until Uncanny Legends, you can use them a lot. They're still useful in Uncanny Legends, but you can't depend on them to help you as much anymore. For weakening, it's good to have weakening. Like if you're fighting Bun Bun and he has some support, it's good to have the weakening just to keep Octopus Cat alive longer, and maybe even have your Crazed Wall Cat or Wall Cat survive one hit from Bun Bun. It's decent enough. It's not as good anymore. You got way better Ubers and some special units that are better these days. Especially like Ural. Takes care of a lot of things. Okay, before we... no, okay, I'll get to it later. I'll put it at a... I think it's actually mid-tier these days. I think Dogumon has way more uses than you. For what Dogumon does against Traitless, it's way more than this. I don't know. Funny. Oh, this is so dumb. Oh, why not? It's a pretty nifty unit, I guess. As long as I explain why I put it there, I think it's good enough. Okay, no, it's Urun, right? Yeah, Awakened Urun. What am I thinking? Fenrir. Fenrir. Oh my gosh. Urun Wolf. I just call him Urun Wolf. So Awakened Urune, really good damage for what it does. Immune to Curse, that's whatever. You good enough damage and range, which you mostly use it for. Fighting against relics, I don't think you really use it to fight relics. Just everything else. Because relics, they got a lot of annoying things in relics. No, you do use them in relics. Never mind. It's just sucks against waves and surges these days. They've kind of gone downhill with along with Urz and Minka. I would say, are they? They're pretty nifty units. Are they better? I think they're actually better. I think she has a little bit more DPS, which I like, and the knockback effect is nice when you're trying to survive and they got like pushing you back towards the base. I think she's more helpful. Not by much. I think they're pretty similar. Okay, so you got Elder Mass Doron. True form. I don't have true form. Cat Mass Doron. Same thing. All of its uh abilities or all of its things it's immune to are really good to have. It has good enough HP. Actually, I've never seen it die when I've used it. So you can depend on it to always hit. As long as you don't mess up where you accidentally have like a Breaker Blast base and you make him miss his attack. His surge attack you might get unlucky with, but his initial attack is always gonna freeze anyways. I would say he's not very versatile, though you could definitely use him easily in any deck. Not versatile enough in that his recharge time for what he does is like, it's more of a support thing. You don't really use him for damage. Just to support against those annoying relic enemies you gotta deal with. I would say he's definitely a good unit. I think he's mid. Don't get me wrong, he's really good against relic, really good, but like a lot of other things, I just prefer to use more options that you can spam faster than him. And when his surge misses, it's mostly his base attack you can count on for sure that's gonna hit, but his surge, not really. You're not gonna use his surge. You're not gonna use him against Bun Bun. You're not gonna use him against like Henry or anything crazy. You're not gonna use him against. You could. You're not gonna use him against Lenore or LeBoyne or anything like that. Hmm. This is so annoying. Fun. It's a pretty nifty unit for what it does. For Relic, if you just, it's just for Relic. It's good enough against Relic to be there. Okay, so this is gonna be a fun one. What's his name? Jiang something? Gigando. Okay, Lord of Ruin Gigando Jr. So it's strong and it can sometimes, or is it always knock back? I think it always knocks back traitless enemies. So it's immune to Surge, which is really nice. It has decent enough range and has Surge attacks. You could use them, and if you use them well enough, I think it's pretty hard to use them against the Swamp Lord levels, but you could use them. And even against traitless enemies, you could use them, but I prefer to use other options because I don't like knocking back units that much. Traitless units, I don't usually want to knock them back. I like dealing damage to them. I usually like freezing them instead while doing damage than knocking them back. But they are a good unit. They're not the best traitless option I like using. I use a lot of different traitless options. I prefer to kill them faster than just delay them and kill them slower. I think they're mid tier. It's kind of. I think they are better than mid tier. Mid tier looks weird. Whatever. Who cares? I don't have this unit. Okay, so we got what's his name again? Let me look this up. Stormbeast Nala. Stormbeast Nala. Really good damage. Bad HP. Comparatively bad HP. Strong, and it's weakens relic. Usually just think about it for its strong, but it's also weakens relic, which is nice, I guess. It's immune to waves and immune to surge, which is really good. You can use them. You can just auto include them to your first time you use them if you're using like first time against new uncanny stages, I should say. Yeah, and he could probably put some work in, and his damage is good enough to where he works in other stages too that aren't just relic. Especially if you're going against like Berserk Quarry or like Quarry, I think is just the regular name of the traitless koala. Well, whatever his name is, it's good that he's good against waves too, because you might have some annoying little wave dudes to deal with. I think he's good, but there's way better options for Relic. He's not broken. He's a pretty nifty unit. Nah, he's more fun to use. I'd say he's more fun than useful. He is useful. He deserves to be here. I wanted to put this one here or this. I'm gonna put him here. I don't care what you say. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, School Bus Neondam. School Bus Neondam was very good before. You had to deal with a lot of surge. His range was always the best part of it too. DPS and his how much attack rate was whatever. You could auto include him in Stories of Legend decks. And even when you gotta deal with certain levels where we got like attackies to deal with, that's just usually how it goes for these longer range dudes anyways. So it's whatever. He just helps so much against everything else. It's really useful up until Uncanny Legends. Though at certain levels on Uncanny Legends you could still use him, but it's just too many surge and wave attacks. He's pretty nifty unit. Okay, Awaken Mina. It's fun to use. Probably mid tier. Fun to use. Awaken Mina was one of the one of the biggest W's they had for these special units. Unlike this one here, Red Riding Mina and Crimson Mina, whatever, sucked. They actually sucked. Their area of attack was awful. Their damage was bad. But when she came out with her true form, I think she was the first unit I got her true form for in the special units. I think just because I wanted her to actually be good, see what it was like, and her colors looked awesome. One of my favorite units for design also is really cool looking. They actually fixed a lot of her issues. I think they made her attack longer, her DPS more, attack range bigger, and they made her good against relics, which was decent enough in the early stages of Uncanny Legends. I did use her a bunch. Her range does fail against. You could use her to attack Muth. I forget if she barely outranges Relic Muth. Doesn't outrange Relic Face though, but Relic Muth, I think she either barely outranges or is you can get a lucky hit on Relic Muth if you have peons in front, or I think you prefer peons to be blocking Relic Muth so you can do damage to him, and also like the Relic Bun Bun. I think yeah, because I remember using her in certain stage to deal with like I think the JK Bun Buns with like a Relic Muth, and she's actually useful because Bun Bun would be more forward than the Muth would, so you'd use her to snipe Relic Muth. I think she is deserves to be around here. Um, Awaken Musashi. So Awaken Musashi was really good in the early Uncanny Legends. I use him a lot, almost every time. It's also because he has the zombie killer, which was if he had some annoying zombie levels too that appeared really useful, and especially with immune to waves, deal with the Berserkory and what other wave units you have to deal with. There were some other ones, annoying wave units you gotta deal with. Mostly just Berserkory if he surprised you. And the other Cory. I'll just call them that, Cory and Berserkory. The Koala Brothers. Um, he falls off later on just because of Surge. But everything, what doesn't fall off to Surge if it doesn't have anti-Surge? Quite a few things, but not the point. It's just things that fall off against Surge are like the more expensive units. The more expensive units that have a slow recharge time fall off to Surge. Um, mid tier. Let me look at what's going on here. See what actually deserves to be mid tier. Maybe I'm giving a lot of these cats too much credit. Yeah, I think I'm being too generous to what should be in mid tier. Because there are quite a few good cats and also bad cats. You could say there's a lot more bad cats compared to good cats. I don't know. Or the opposite, actually. Especially with all these Ubers. There's a lot of Ubers in the game. Hmm. If I don't feel too strongly, I'll probably put it in mid tier. Okay, Awakened Musashi. I'll put him in mid tier these days. Whatever. This probably deserves to be mid tier. It's just having this one and this one makes it kind of weird to grade. Okay, Ultimate Mecha Bun Bun. When his true form came out, I really tried to push him to make him useful in these relic stages, especially like early on, really early on. On stage 2-star, not 3-star, 1-star, 2-star. Try to use him in these decks, trying to make him work, but it just sucks. Like his HP is not good enough to make him work. It doesn't effective against relics. It's only really good against face. All the other relics just shred his HP. And all and thinking about it, we're not just thinking about it like on paper, because on a lot of the levels where the relics enemies are, like the relic scrolls too, they just kill these relic dudes anyways really easily, and he's supposed to be closer to the front. And all these relic stages on Uncanny Legends, they also got other traits to support, and they just kill him instead. He just sucks on a lot of levels. I tried a lot of levels with him, but he's just not that good. I think he's stupid in a bad way because of what they try to do with him being strong against relic. Because it's like the new thing to have these relic enemies. You want to make one of the new units strong against relics, I guess. They just didn't buff his. I think he needs a big buff in HP, maybe like 3 times the HP. I know that sounds crazy, but they should make him more of like a defense. You can lower his attack. I don't mind. Just make him survive longer, or even have his and make him survive longer, and have his recharge rate a little shortened. Itty, itty. I think it deserves to be here. I think it is. It's like it's like Awakened Bahamut, but if it was meant for the new chapters you gotta deal with, which is Relic, but also Anti-Surge, and it costs a bit less than Bahamut. Sure, it does less damage, but it's not that much less damage, especially against Relic. It's just way better of an option against Relic, anyways. And I think it has better HP. I think. Like I think this one survives better from when I use it than Bahamut's. I think it deserves to be here. Like all these newer stages too, that you just gotta deal with a lot of nonsense, especially in Swamp Lord. Really useful in the Swamp Lord event, which is really important. I think it deserves to be there. Yeah. Okay. So next we got a masked Grandmaster Cat. Strong against Relic waves. It's more fun. It sucks against relics, really. It's decent enough. I did use them in a certain level. I forgot it was, but it was a certain hard level where I did put them to good use with their waves against the relic squirrels. But other than that, no, I think I used them. Yeah, I used them to get the to get this unit, Elder Beast Nala. Yeah, I would say it's more fun to use. I think it's actually this tier stupid. Mid. I don't know, mid. It's mid. It's fun to use though. We'll say fun to use. That's stupid actually still. I was gonna say if fun to use should be just above mid tier, but it still doesn't make sense. Like I wouldn't say certain above mid tier cats are necessarily fun to use. I guess. Uh, put them mid tier. No. Oh, I hate this. I hate these tier lists, but I love them at the same time. I like doing them, but I don't like doing them. It hurts my soul doing these tier lists, I swear. Fudge. Fudge. Oh, fine. Okay. Okay. Go. Just keep going. Pretend I didn't do that. Okay. Spiritual Ulala, spiritual Ulala. Oh my gosh, spiritual Ulala. Oh my gosh, its damage. Its evolved form. I was like, okay, this is pretty good, I guess. It's like below average, but it's usable. When its true form came out, I was like, oh, it's gonna be awesome. I was like, oh my gosh, massive damage against Relic. In the practice, it's not that good. I don't know if they even buff his damage, like his base damage. If they buffed his base damage by either buffed it at all, because I don't know if they buff his damage, or they buffed it by a little bit to where they should have it to where they buffed it a substantial amount, not just a little bit, because I don't notice it that much, the damage. And if they're gonna make it only good against Relic, or where you should use it against Relic, it still sucks because it just doesn't do enough damage. It just dies too quickly. I don't know if I'm not using enough meat shields. Like, you want me to use triple meat shield? Um, and make my deck around him, and then have him die to face, anyways, to Relic face, die to Tacky Surge, it's Wave. Like, come on. I just think it's stupid in a bad way because of what they try to go with the Relic. It's massive damage against Relic. Yeah, it does a lot of damage against Relic, but its Relics have a lot of HP anyways. And the ones you would use them against is like the horn, the face, the boss, Dogumon, the spinning Doge dudes. You need some support to actually make them better. And yeah, I think that should be obvious because the type of unit he is, the long range unit. Support him, yeah, but like too much support. He needs too much support. It's not useful. Okay, so now we got Esoteric Ural. I was gonna do something crazy, make a row above it. It's so broken, it's not funny, and I actually do think this should go down because I don't think it's in the same tier as Ural. It really isn't. Or it could be, but like just below. That's a hard choice. I think you could make an extra row and have this like ungodly broken or something crazy above, and then have this in so broken it's not funny. But we'll put this right there for now. Okay, so we got Moneko. How do I feel about Moneko's true form? Moneko's true form, for its cost, you can't really fault it for being that bad because of its cost. It's like whatever, and you can use it for a cat combo anyways, for attack up, which I do use it for. I used to use it for that all the time. Well, but instead I just used a different cat combo now where I got like my what's it? Is that one Iron Legion's uber rare with crazed or manic island? Not manic islands. Manic UFO. I'll just say manic UFO. I know it's not manic UFO. What manic flying island? Yeah, I think it's manic flying island cat. I think. And it's a medium cat combo instead of a small cat combo for you got Moneko and Neneko. But if you're doing like, I guess if you're doing like a metal level, you could definitely still use that cat combo, which is a usable cat combo for Moneko, and it's a mini wave against mini wave critical hits. It's decent enough. I think it's actually usable. I would put it in pretty nifty, mostly because of its cat combo and its cost. You can't. It's not a it's not like negative to have it. Oh, this cat. I'm just gonna put this right here. I swear, I try to use all my whatever tickets or whatever was going on with the potions or something to do with that. I used like over 30 or something, and I didn't get this unit. I swear I tried to get this unit. I did not get it. I'm so sad. Please bring it back again. I gotta wait till next year or something. I don't know. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna finish this list. This list is gonna kill me. I'm actually making this shorter too. I could talk so much about every single unit, but I don't want to because it's gonna take too much time. I could probably make a 20-hour video of just talking about all these dumb cats. Okay, unicycle cat. Oh my god, it sucks. It was so cool when I first got this unit. Like I got motorcycle cat. I'm doing damage. He's doing decent enough damage. I thought he was doing good DPS when I first got him back then. But when I was doing these awakening stages with all these cats back then, like you got your got this unit, getting all these true forms for the first time. When I got this one, oh my gosh, I was so underwhelmed when I got this cat when it came out in its true form. I was like, this isn't it, man. It has a wonderful idea though, where you're going to like 3 wheels to 2 wheels to 1 wheel, so finding a little thing that you got going on there, but it's just a bad cat. And I tried using him a bunch when he first came out. I really tried trying to push to see his usefulness, but I don't see it. His range sucks. His damage sucks. He wasn't good back then, and he's not good now. He's even worse. He's actual trash. Nice. Yeah. He's trash. It's just a waste of money. Val cats. Probably the longest you have to wait for a true form for a cat to get. Yet. I don't know how. When did Marshmallow Cat come out? Where's Marshmallow Cat? Marshmallow. Who knows? I don't know when this cat came out, but maybe this takes any longer. It might take longer than Brawl Cat. But Val Cat, Behemoth, and it's got resistant against Behemoth and red Behemoths sometimes has wave attacks, or there's always, I can't remember, I think it's sometimes just waves. Haven't used it that much often recently. There's only like one Behemoth unit that's red, and it's like the easiest Behemoth unit ever, so I don't use it. You just use your regular red enemies to kill it, and it just gets outshone by other ones. Maybe in the future they'll have more red behemoths to deal with. They'll be useful, especially with knockback. You don't want to knock them back. You want to keep them. You want to keep these behemoth enemies in front of you for the most part, just to keep on dealing damage with them. Like you want to freeze them instead of knockbacking them. Yeah, knocking them back. Freeze before knockback. Just better options. That's why below mid tier. You could even say stupid. I'm gonna be nice and put below mid tier. Okay, you got Bomber Cat. Now this. Is it broken? I would say it's broken. It, if this has something like immune to wave or something, it would be actually broken. It's not funny. I think it deserves to be broken in a good way. It fixes all these black and knee problems you gotta deal with for the most part, unless it's like those like the Lenore or something, like a big unit that always has a lot of peons protecting it in levels, especially in like the colossal black elephant level. I forgot the name of the boss. I gotta remember the name of the bosses. But it takes care of a lot of your black issues. It's so good. Okay, you got Corrupted Moneko. I'm gonna put it in pretty nifty unit just because of its cat combo for Miracle. What's it called? Miracle something? Miracle Strike or something? Something like that. It's like a medium critical up combo, which is really good. Yeah, it's pretty nifty. Everything else about it sucks. Actually, I think it has a slightly better chance to hit criticals than Moneko because it has like multi-attack. I noticed this one hitting more criticals. Maybe not in its true form anymore. We'll see when we get this true form. Who knows? I'll do one more cat. My voice is getting tired. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, what the heck? Actually, we'll do this. We'll take out all the cats I don't have and we'll put them down here. Okay? I didn't pay for the money back then. I was like, the one time I should have paid money, I think it was for a good cause too. Whatever. I missed the event for this. So sad. Bring it back, Ponos. Come on, man. Ponos, please, please, Ponos. I don't think I have you. Forgot his name. Where? Don't have you. I don't think I have you. Don't have you. Damn, I should get to them later then, because like I gotta go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. I'm good. Just put this one there for now. Okay. That's it for now. Oh my gosh. What the heck. Bye.